Okay, let's move right along to the next listener phone call.
Hi, I'm calling for the Michio Kaku show. My name is Kenneth, listening from Genesis Communications Network here in California. I want to point out that Disney princesses are examples of the strange ways in which higher dimensions function. For example, the Little Mermaid's head changes shape as she rotates. I tried to model Ariel in computer graphics, and it was impossible because her eyes would need to become larger as her head changes to profile view. Elsa from Frozen has a different shaped head because she's a 3D character. In physics, having six-dimensional Calabi-Yau spaces increases the possibilities and makes the equations of M-theory simpler. However, in the case of animation, is it true that traditional 2D animation offers more degrees of freedom than 3D animation, which necessarily confines Elsa's head to one shape? This will mean that 2 dimensions generates more creativity than 3 dimensions in animation. So wouldn't it be that fewer dimensions of physics are more desirable than the 11-dimensional string theory? Also, I've noticed that Disney princesses have incredibly appealing faces, particularly Ariel. I'm wondering if you know if there are any mathematical properties that might be responsible. For example, the golden ratio. Is this ratio connected to M-theory, and has Disney stumbled upon a mathematical formula for beauty by creating Ariel's facial structure? Thank you for your time.
Well, the answer to your question is yes. Let's take the next listener phone call. No, let's be very quick about this. String theory predicts there could be higher dimensions. And artists have always been fascinated by higher dimensional spaces. For example, Picasso. Why are Picasso's figures so strange? Because if you look at a woman, you see just the face forward. But if you are a hyper being looking down on a woman from hyperspace, you see the front, the side simultaneously. And what is that? Cubism. Cubism is when you see a woman's face simultaneously in all directions, and so artists have been fascinated by the fourth dimension. In fact, Salvador Dali was so fascinated by the fourth dimension that he had Jesus Christ crucified in the fourth dimension. Go to an art book, look up Salvador Dali's famous painting about Hypercubicus crucifixion, and you see a picture of Jesus Christ crucified in hyperspace. For more, get a copy of my book, Hyperspace. Anyway, that's it for Science Fantastic.
Bad feeder.